behalf of the students of Kith and Kin who have rehearsed, they have done rehearsal, I welcome you to this play, and I join you to enjoy what you play. So I welcome you to Ikorodu, Oga. Thank you so much.
One of the parents of Kith and Kin School. I've got two boys there. One has graduated from secondary school. I'm going to uni now, but I have one already going to primary 3.
All right. Tell us what's the uniqueness you see in Kith and Kin that made you to bring your child or your children together?
To start with, number one, because it's actually close to my house. Then two, I really enjoy the service of the after school because I remember then my son, the one I said in primary school, primary 3, when he was very small, they took very good care of him. That boy started there was just 2 months old. And that's him there. So they really took very good care of him. And really and truly, when it comes to taking care of children, you can give it to Kith and Kin. And due to the nature of my job, I come back around 8, 9 in the night. And before I'm back, they've already taken care of my son, And really and truly, I really appreciate them for that because they really made my work then easy for me.
All right. So to parents who are here to bring their child or their words to Kith and Kin, what's your word for them?
Yeah, I'm going to tell them that Kith and Kin is the best place to be.
In terms of if you're thinking of a school that offers quality education, Kith and Kin is one of them, if not the best you can find around in this axis.
How did you come about Kith and Kin?
Well, how did I come about Kith and Kin? To shock you, when my child relocated from abroad and we needed a good quality school for him, myself and my wife went to a lot of schools contrary to the schools we would have settled for. We went to a lot of schools, and by the time we got to Kith and Kin in Ebeshe, the boy said, "This is the school." By instinct, he got to know that this is the school, and we don't have any iota of regrets.
To celebrate the 25th year anniversary of Kith and Kin, let us start from where our location, Ikorodu, and we came about finding somebody that can write an authentic story about the founding of Ikorodu, and that is the story we are acting here today. And with the rehearsal training of the children, you see that it ignites their brains. It opens them up to things they don't know. Now they are acting it before kings, before chiefs. It makes it more practical to them. Learning should be relevant to our culture, should be relevant to our environment, so that in going forward, they know how to apply the knowledge and they become wiser for it. And that is why a society can make progress.
To ensure that all this effort does not go in vain, what do you have to tell the parents?
Well, you see, parents, you see, education is beyond, as I've said, beyond physics, chemistry, biology. Culture is important. The Japanese, the Chinese, the Indians, the Oriental countries, everything they do is premised on their culture. And they are excelling. They are doing very well. They learn in their mother tongue, in language, right? It becomes more clearer to them. The meaning is more apparent to them. To apply it, it becomes more easier rather than learning in foreign culture and in foreign language. I only want to implore parents that one, you must learn our culture. The real goal of education should be to teach in the mother tongue. When we teach in mother tongues, you see, to make explanation, to make narratives, becomes more internalized than there are things you cannot really explain in English, but you can say it in your mother tongue. And that's why you see today, the Chinese, the Indians, the Japanese, they are doing very well. And I think this is the beginning of it. Another thing we want to take away from here today is that Ikorodu history, Ikorodu culture, we can repackage it, we can rebrand it to make it tourism friendly, right? People should not be scared when they hear about Ikorodu, and that is the beginning of what we are doing here today. And I hope in years to come, Ikorodu will blend to the metropolitan city that it should be, to make people be at ease, be at home with our culture and in our dance, our songs and all that. So that's the purpose of what we are doing today.
As a former lecturer, sir, how do you access the educational standard of Lagos?
Well, you see, educational standard, the government is trying its best in terms of capacity building, in terms of bringing up new tools for learning, technology for learning. As much as the government is doing, the number of people Lagos State is catering for almost neutralize the efforts of government. When you plan for 1 million people and you have 5 million people, it overstretches the facilities, and as if you are not doing anything. But I can tell you, the standard of education is improving with the use of technology, with the use of the multimedia, and of course the training of teachers, and with investments in education. But the snag of it is in terms of the data, the number of people government is catering for beyond what is in their statistics, what's in their records.
In the position, sir, what would be your advice to the government?
The advice, the government is taking the right step. One, last try, let people register. When people come into Lagos, let us know the number of people are catering for. You see, a goal should be data driven. Goals has to be data driven. That's when you are now planning, you are now working towards a goal, and you don't have the correct data. It is almost from ab initio. It's difficult to get it right. So government should try as much as possible to get data of people we are catering for, and of course get to the replanning of it, and now have. You see, you cannot take all the goals together at a time. Let us define some areas and take one at a time, so that we can have a rolling plan of what we really want to achieve with education, with health, with infrastructures, and all that.
Sir, let's go to the stage place, sir.
Sorry?
Let's go back to the history, sir.
Yes.
The times of Oloko and the rest, where we used to have stage play.
Yeah.
Is there any plan to stage this play across the
You see, consciously and deliberately. You see, I've always said, I love my community, I love my identity, and that is what I brought here for parents, for community, to see what children can do. If you teach children, teach them. They are ready. You'll be surprised at all they come. They will come, and that's what they are playing. All this they are doing, as they are rehearsing, they are at the same time taking their NECO exam, taking their WAEC exam, taking their final exams. Children have a very absorbing capacity. Children can learn languages because they have that brain that is absorbed. So my plea is, you see, the society. One, our identity, I want to re-emphasize it again, where we originated from. There were times when we have people like Ogunde, we have Oloko, we have these Duro Latibuko, and they come up with storylines, beautiful storylines. When we used to have Ogoju Ode, Nirugbo Rumole, and things like that. You see, it makes education interesting. It makes education relevant, and it makes it applicable to our life. Rather than reading a book that is talking about ice, about frozen area, about beer, that is not relevant to us. So this is the purpose of this play here, to bring our culture to the consciousness of.
We've interviewed a couple of parents out there, and they were, giving good remark about Kith and Kin, how the management has been faring. What's the driving force for 25 years?
It's passion. That's it. If you have passion for what you do, if you think about what you do all the time, you think about how to make it better, and learn from the best, applying the best practice. You see, education you are giving to children today is not for today. The curriculum I had was yesterday. You are teaching children for tomorrow. So to give them tomorrow, give them that futuristic thinking and capacity to solve tomorrow's problem.
Kith and Kin is special because the location, the area, the people, and the teachers. Kith and Kin students are brilliant. We are the best we are. So Kith and Kin is a really good school that everybody will want to go to. So I like Kith and Kin. You like Kith and Kin. Kith and Kin is a really good school.
So your teachers, how do you rate them?
I rate my teachers 100 over 100. Their teaching is marvelous. The way they teach, the way they explain, I love their explanations. Like when they're explaining, it will enter, you understand because of they explain it with fun. Like Kith and Kin is a really good school. They explain it with fun, you understand. That's why I love everything about Kith and Kin.
So your parents who brought you to Kith and Kin to come study, what do you have for them?
I love them very, very, very much. There is nobody in this world that I love as much as I love my mom and my dad. I love them.
I was looking for a school to my children. That was 5 years ago. A friend introduced me to Kith and Kin. So I love their service. I love everything about them. The way they treat their children, even the parents, the way they interact with the parents. I like everything about them. And since then, I don't think I regret bringing my children to Kith and Kin.
Kith and Kin is a very special school because they try to bring out the best in their children, and they're really helpful. They really helped me a lot. I've been in Kith and Kin for about 15 years now, and yes, it's really helped since when I was a baby till now. Kith and Kin has been my home, and I'm very proud to be a Kith and Kin student.
So what are the qualities of Kith and Kin that makes you proud of Kith and Kin?
Yes, Kith and Kin is a very good school. Their academic is on top. Anything they teach us very well. They bring in whites to teach us most times. For any special event, it's mostly the Chinese come to teach us sometimes. They try a lot for us. Mostly the academics, they help us a lot. And the sporting activities, the school is on everything. The co-curricular activities, everything is there. The school is well.
So the teachers and the management,
Yes, the teachers and the management are very helpful. We have a very good counseling unit for children that don't really understand, and there are after schools lessons for everything. The school is really helping.
So to your parents who has come, deem it fit to bring you to Kith and Kin, what's your advice or your wish for them? Your parents?
Yeah, I thank them a lot for taking me to a very good school. Everybody wishes to be in Kith and Kin, but it's a privilege that I'm in this school because it's not everybody that has the money to pay for Kith and Kin. I'm really thankful to my parents. I love them wherever they are.
All right, so to you, people who are watching right now and wants to come to Kith and Kin, what's your advice for them?
That they should come and they should just keep cool because everything educational, Kith and Kin has them backed up. Even in the fun aspect, they have them backed up. Kith and Kin take their students abroad. Like last year now, I went to UK. The Kith and Kin took us to UK to have some studies and have some sporting activities. They go on excursion around the world and stuff like that.
On behalf of the chairman of today's event, and myself, we want to go for 1 million naira.
This program is very, very interesting. As a matter of fact, the proprietor didn't discuss the nitty-gritty of what is going to happen. But on getting here, I was highly impressed. You will recall that I was Commissioner for Information, Culture and Sports. And anything that comes with culture, I am always very interested in it. And this is about the origin of Ikorodu, This particular one is about the origin of Ikorodu. So for the younger ones that are not aware of the creation and the organizers, no, this is the time for them, and these are a very good opportunity for them to listen, to know how Ikorodu was established by our ancestors from Okodu, here, Shagam, and all the rest of it. This is very interesting, and I commend the proprietor for it. I congratulate the students and the teachers for doing a very wonderful job.
How do you think it can be improved?
What?
How do you think it can be improved?
Well, these are programs. This is a program that is being done by students. If we have professional artists, they can develop it to a world-class standard that can be shown everywhere in the world, and people will appreciate it. So I encourage our professional artists to come around, tell the story, improve on what these children have done. This is marvelous and it's quite good enough.
Kith and Kin is a really good school. It's one of the it's one of the best schools in Ikorodu, and the owner of the school is Mr. Kauli Olusoya. He's the Ashipa of Ikorodu, and he was once a commissioner. So Kith and Kin is like one of the most popular schools you can find in Ikorodu. The teachers are awesome. Like if you don't understand something in class, you can go and meet them personally or ask again in class, and they'll give answer you. And the teachers are nice and kind. They are not like other schools who discipline. They discipline us, but not with cane. They discipline us by talking to us. Or we have a therapist in school. If we have any problem, she helps us out. I advise them to study hard so they can pass their exams to come to Kith and Kin. It's a really nice school, and it's one of the best schools in the country. I have to thank them for bringing me to a great school like this, because Kith and Kin has really taught me well. They boosted my marks because I was really low, so they helped me in my studies and my fears.
Kith and Kin is a very, very great school. I joined like 5 years ago, and it does. Kith and Kin does not only teach on education; they also teach about character, good morals, and how to instill discipline in students. So it has been a great school, even though there have also been some challenges. But yeah, come on.
So the teachers and the management, how do you describe them?
Oh, the teachers, Kith and Kin teachers are also wonderful. We have we have standard teachers that teach us well. They teach us very, very great.
Kith and Kin is a really great school. I've been here for 3 years now. I mean, just three. I'm going to SS1. Kith and Kin has helped me a lot in my academics. It has helped me excel. It has helped me through a lot of things I couldn't understand. Um, it's a really great school. It's a wonderful school. Okay, well, it's an exceptional anniversary for every student in Kith and Kin is very proud. Everyone is performing very well. The drama, the singing, everyone is really excited. So it's a really great event. Our teachers are very kind. They're very nice. They they put in a lot of effort to make sure that their students are up top. Their students are one of the best in the whole of Igbeshe, whole of Ikorodu. So we want to say thank you to our teachers for practicing a lot of knowledge in our lives. So thank you, Kith and Kin teachers. Thank
Well, Kith and Kin as a school in Ikorodu, we are known to be the best school, and we are celebrating culture of excellence. Out of the schools in Ikorodu, we are the best. And we are here today to actually celebrate 25th anniversary. It's worth celebrating.
who have kids here and the management of Kids and Kin. What can you say about it?
My advice to parents is that we have to teach these children culture of the land. You will agree with me that most of our students nowadays, they cannot even speak the language of the community where they are, and it's very important that they have to do that. So culture is very important, and that's why we are here. So celebrating the Ikorodu Oga, we really want the children to know the culture of the land, and that's why we are here tonight. Thank you so much.
Character first. So, and when you have a good character, every other thing will follow, like the Bible says. So, character first. All our children are well cultured. I'm excited. It's not easy being 25 years. It's been 25 years of struggles, wins, losses, and all of that. But we thank God that at 25, we are still standing. We return all the glory to God. And Kith and Kin is a school of choice any day, anytime, because we invest in quality teaching staff. Our non-teaching staff are affectionate and caring. They create the right atmosphere for children to thrive. And I'm sure that is what a lot of parents want for their wards. Of course, I'm very excited. It means our testimonies are apparent. You know, when something is good, it cannot be hidden. The Bible says you cannot light a candle and hide it under a bed. So that's our situation right now. Well, if you are in Ikorodu, you're outside Ikorodu, and your kids are not attending Kith and Kin, you are missing. You are missing a whole lot. This is the time has just gone to an end. We are going into a new session. The best decision you can make right now is to bring your kids to Kith and Kin educational schools.
ChaRLian TV. ChaRLian.